So that's that. Alright, the time limit has expired, so I'm officially calling this match...
If I back it up, is it fat enough? When I throw it back, is it fast enough?
Since I began this channel about a month ago, I've been doing a lot of rewatching and rereading. But even then, I forget what seems like just as much. It's 700 episodes, guys. Get off my f***ing case. And you know what? I like doing it. It seems like for the past 5 years, my mind has been on this strange Naruto loop that I've almost been sucked into somehow. You know how dogs eat the same kibble every single day and still get excited about it? I feel like that's me. Like, I'm the dog and Naruto's that same fucking kibble, and I just devour that shit. I digress. Because I wanted to talk about something I've noticed in the first Naruto, and I'm pretty sure most people have noticed this too. We're talking about the Chunin exams, and it just seems like the more I watch it, the worse it gets. First, I'm a little concerned about the manner in which the candidates are selected to take the exams in the first place, because all it takes is a squad leader to say they're good enough. There doesn't seem to be any set standard for what is and for what isn't qualified, except for the fact that they needed to complete at least 8 missions. But that doesn't even make a whole lot of sense either, as we know missions come in different ranks too. Okay, fine, 8 missions, but what about their difficulty rank? You're telling me that a Genin that completes 8 D rank missions is as qualified as one that completes, let's just be insane here, 4A, 2B, 2C plus more? Obviously I'm exaggerating, but because of the vagueness of these rules, it seems like it'd be allowed, which leads me to our next problem, the fairness of the exams themselves. Because there's no boundary between what is under and overqualified, 2 Genin can go head and head who could be in completely different leagues. We could have battles between a group of 20-year-olds who have done this exam about 10 times and 12-year-old little squirts who got their headbands not even a year ago. But the argument to that is, scenarios like that do happen in the Narutoverse. The battlefield's not fair, so why should the Chunin exams? Well, I don't know, it's a little bit of a safety concern. And I'm not talking about the element of survival like in the Forest of Death, with those big-ass snakes chasing you everywhere. I'm talking about candidates killing other candidates, intentionally or by accident. It's even stated by the first proctor of the exams that using fatal force is prohibited, so obviously they want minimal casualties. But then again, all it takes is a bad matchup, and someone can die by accident. And coming back to the Forest of Death, where the the security. There is not one supervisor, one proctor in sight, so it's basically a free-for-all out there. And apparently there's supposed to be people who monitor it from far away, but I'm just gonna call it out. That's complete bullshit. Like, pfft, come on. Let's not kid ourselves. You can already guess problem number 3. Security! Non-existent apparently. Where are the background checks on these candidates? I know we're all for alliances and brotherhood and, you know, trust between nations, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna spy on you. One village hosting the entire Chunin exams one year. It's extremely risky, obviously. And so who knows if nations are sending literal spies under a false identity to come casually browse through top secret info. Because as we see during the interaction between the Sand Ninja and Team 7, foreigners are welcome to wander the village as they please, without an escort. But hey, at least we have all the great nations together like one big happy family before we split them up and make them fight each other. There's something else I noticed. Why are the Chunin exams so freaking hard? To the point where they're deadly. Now hear me out. If you're coming off a devastating war that ended the lives of hundreds if not thousands of ninja, why would you even remotely put more ninjas' lives in danger? And I get it. There's a certain quota of Chunin that needs to be met and not surpassed, so the power between nations is even. I don't need to ramble anymore. Holy shit, just have better security. Just make sure people don't die. Like, I'm not saying lower your standards for Chunin, but let's at least try to make sure these kids grow up and become functioning members of society. Like, do we really need them throwing their life away in an arena? No. But hey, you know, they signed a waiver, so what do I know? What are your guys' thoughts on this? And if you're feeling generous, treat yourself by subscribing to me. You deserve it.